Psilocybin makes mice live longer? Sounds like a fountain of youth in a mushroom, but let's slow down for a second and look at the fine print. A new study found that mice given psilocybin once a month lived longer. 80% survived compared to 50% in the control group. In cells, psilocin, the active form of psilocybin, even slowed cellular aging and preserved telomeres. Telomeres are like protective caps at the end of our chromosomes that shorten each time a cell divides, acting like a biological clock for cellular aging. Sounds huge, right? But here's where we need to hit pause. These mice weren't microdosing, far from it. They got 15 milligrams per kilogram of psilocybin every month. For a 70-kilogram adult, that's about 1,050 milligrams of pure psilocybin. Even after adjusting for faster mouse metabolism, that's still up to 30 times higher than the 20 to 30 milligrams typically given in human clinical trials. Total, not per kilogram. Put another way, if a clinical dose is like drinking a refreshing glass of water, this mouse dose is like trying to drink a whole bathtub at once. Let's put that into mushroom terms. Psilocybe cubensis usually contains around 1% psilocybin. That's about 10 milligrams per gram of dried mushroom. So a human equivalent of this mouse dose would mean eating around 100 grams of dried mushrooms. Compare that to human studies. A full psychedelic dose of 25 milligrams or 0.3 milligrams per kilogram equals around 3 grams of cubensis at standard dose strip. The mice were effectively given an equivalent of 40 full doses at once, every month for 10 months. At such high levels, psilocybin might not just feel stronger, it could also trigger different biological pathways altogether. And remember, mice are not humans. They metabolize psilocybin twice as fast, and lifespan effects in rodents often don't translate. Yes, these findings are intriguing. Hints of anti-aging effects beyond the brain, less oxidative stress, preserved DNA, longer telomeres, but before we start calling psilocybin the longevity drug, we need human trials with realistic doses, long-term safety data, and proof these effects happen in people, not just in mice. Fascinating? Absolutely. But megadosing mushrooms to live longer? Not even close. At least not yet. As always, dose matters, species matters, and study design matters.